The European Union has put research and innovation at the core of its policies to create and promote new jobs and growth. And Horizon 2020 is the financial instrument that will be used to bring these policies forward. There will be approximately 80 billion available to networks, collaborative networks of researchers from academia, from research institutes, and crucially from businesses, particularly SMEs. And we know that in this iteration of Horizon 2020, over 15% of the total funding will be earmarked for SMEs. And what we're trying to do in Intertrade Ireland is to encourage more north-south collaborative partnerships and networks to participate in Horizon 2020. Researchers from Ireland, both from Northern Ireland and from Ireland, have been very successful in accessing European Union funding. We want to build on that success. Over the past 2 years, we have been directly facilitating businesses and researchers from Northern Ireland and from Ireland to find partners within the island and to develop those partnerships in the applications for European Union research and development funding. We have found that over this last 2 years that companies and researchers that participate on a north-south basis in their applications have an even greater chance of success. And that's what we want to build on in Horizon 2020. We're also about to launch over the next few months a small app that will warn our companies and researchers of upcoming calls from Horizon 2020 and will help facilitate that process of finding a partner on the island.
Quaestor is an industry university collaborative research centre. We work closely with industry, the academic partners around Europe, and we work to carry out research according to the industrial members' needs. ATWORM is an acronym for Advanced Technologies for Water Resource Management. It's an FP7 Marie Curie initial training network. The objectives of the project were to find more energy efficient technologies and processes for the water industry, to develop new sensor technologies, to develop new analysis techniques to help the water industry move forward and become more efficient. We saw that it would be a great way to advance the research that the Quaestor Centre wanted to do. It would enable us to recruit PhD students and postdoctoral fellows to carry out focused research for the water industry. North-South collaboration is very important because we're two different member states. No language barrier, we can easily drive down across the border to have meetings, face-to-face meetings with partners, which are important when you're writing proposals and even once a project is ongoing. Intertrade Ireland has been supportive to us throughout this project, particularly in these latter stages where we're disseminating results and trying to spread the word about the project. We've been able to apply for the Intertrade Ireland travel scheme to travel across to Brussels to make presentations about the project. The main benefits for Quaestor for participating in this ATWORM project has been strengthening our core expertise in this area of water resource management. We've been able to train 16 excellent researchers throughout the whole consortium. The advice I would give to people looking to collaborate or make applications to Horizon 2020 is just to start as early as possible, to establish your partnership as early as possible and to align closely with the call requirements.
At T Laboratories, we're an SME based in Tullow and County Carlow in Ireland. We employ approximately 35 people and we're a chemistry company. The project is the FP7 ATWORM project, and our own part in that project is looking at a new procedure for analysing hydrocarbons in water. We teamed up with Queen's University and the Quaestor Centre within Queen's to apply for a Marie Curie FP7 grant, which meant we got a funded postdoc for a 2-year period, which for an SME like ourselves is very significant funding to put into a project and would far exceed what we could have managed as a company without that funding. We've used Intertrade Ireland support in a number of different areas. We've used one support to help us travel to brokerage meetings in Europe and information meetings in Europe. We've also used Intertrade Ireland to support us for our North-South consortium meetings. One of the major benefits of the North-South collaboration is that, first of all, you've 2 member states in your consortium. And secondly, then when the project is up and running, it's very easy to manage because you've got consortium partners that are really only a 2-hour drive away from each other. The collaborative aspect is quite important because you're getting technical experts from different institutes, different companies, that builds upon our own research and just speeds up the whole pace of the project. We already have follow-on proposals submitted to Europe which are in evaluation stage at the moment, but also some of the outputs from stage 1 have gone to commercialisation. So some of the tests that we've developed we're now selling as a product. So there are 2 elements. One, we want to continue the research, and then secondly, we want to get the commercial benefit. We recommend FP7 wholeheartedly. It's a very efficient way of maximising the amount of research you can get for a relatively small amount of company budget. So it means that the outputs we can get from R&D being part of FP7 are significantly more than we can achieve if we try to do that on our own.